There's Nickel. There he is. Again. I don't know. Wait, what? I don't know. The volume's low. It looks like it's a little low or something like that. Might be good now. My mixer's acting up, and I have a new one coming tomorrow. There's like this weird noise. I think it doesn't show up on stream because there's a filter that is applied to the basically like that removes some of the noise. But yeah, the mixer's acting up. Hopefully it's okay. And we are doing some grinding for set pieces, man. Set pieces are so hard to come by. It's like 1234 Paragon, and I still don't have all my triple stat green pieces. I will be doing Convoy. I just want to try. I've crafted over like used 300 wisp on rings, and I still can't get a ring. Like, it's terrible. And, you know, of course, there's the struggle of doing dungeons. I just had 2 dungeons I left because they exceeded a minute. One was Fume for here, because that one is just always horrendous. No, I shouldn't say always horrendous. That one's like 60% of the time, it's Fume for here is horrendous. So it's like after a minute, if the door's still not unlocked, I usually just leave that one. And then I just left a rapids run because the raft bugged out and not everyone ported to the raft. And this dude, they were basically still fighting mobs at the very spawn of rapids, and I was like, what? So, you know, it's fine because I can just run to the boat and it's fine. But for some reason, the guy was like mid-death and he didn't get poured to the boat. So then I was like, I'm not waiting for him. I left. So yeah, that just happened too. So yep. Typical stuff. Yeah, well the event doesn't give new rings, and plus I did craft gloom rings, but they were like yellow and red sockets, so I didn't even get ideal gloom rings. So it's just like, yeah, it's terrible. And then I just got a 3-3 rest belt, but it's got vitality instead of 4 on it, and it's just like the struggle to get good greens. And it's not like I'm not playing the game either. Like, you know, I have an excuse sometimes because I don't play the game as much as I should. So yeah, my greens are lacking. But I've been playing, I don't know how many dungeons I've done. I've done a lot of dungeons and I still don't have like all my greens, and it's awful. Yeah, well, on my Fan and Eyes build, I'll take yellow rings, but on this build, I basically need blue rings, because the way that this build plays, so I've been perfecting Fume thread, and basically the way this build plays is you don't need escape shields or anything like that. All you need is basically to do as much damage as you can, and in your iframe window, right? That's where you want to do all your damage. So who cares? And then you just want to basically avoid being attacked. You shouldn't be in close enough anyways to get hit with anything, so like escape doesn't really matter. You should be running accuracy, shoulders, and stuff like that, and then be running the rush affixes. I stopped running chaps to the acrobat, and I'm actually running the new pants that reset daring swing, because you get like 25% cooldown on daring swing alone. That's pretty good. And then you just run like the daring swing, eternal fixes as well, and like 3 out of 4 pieces of your gear. If you can get it on 4 or 4, that's great, but it's really hard to come by. And then it's like, yeah, you can basically infinitely daring swing, and then you don't even need to escape affixes. And I'm working on getting rush affixes right now. I just spent, I don't know, like 10,000 dust trying to get rush affixes. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for Necro for that, right? But for everyone else, it doesn't. I mean, for Demon Hunter, I stack resistance when I run Fan and Knives because I want Necros to dot me and put their damage on me. So, but then, you know, you run 12,000 resistance and then their dots don't really do much, right? So, but this build, Fume Thread, you basically just run all Armor Pen and then you rely on basically not getting touched with your iframes. Yeah, that's basically it. That's how the build plays. Pretty simple. So we're gonna go probably till about 6:30, and then we'll go into Convoy. Another like 20 minutes. I kind of miss Corrupted Heroes. That was like a free green piece. My green items per hour has drastically decreased since no more Corrupted Heroes. Or maybe they still exist, I just haven't gotten any. My goal this year is to out DPS. You actually did earlier because you were killing all the trash mobs. So yeah, I mean, you technically were earlier. Earlier I was another gripe that I have, electric doesn't actually hurt too much unless like 2 people stack on you of the opposite charge, and then it hurts, right? You basically can die really fast if two people stand on you. But chains, man, chains I think is just as annoying as people dying on the first group of mobs in a dungeon. And it's just, yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's like, how do these people even make it in these challenge dungeons? The chains one's kind of annoying because it's like they don't understand, like they just don't understand there's a chain that you separate. And it's like, I can't run any faster. I'm already in front of you, so like stop moving. But no! Like, but no, they're just gonna keep running and just killing us both. It's great. Sometimes I almost rage quit when that happens. I like almost rage quit. Just want to leave the dungeon after that. Oh, you missed it. I was complaining about how I just left the rapids earlier because they were dying on the first group of mobs, and I was already at the boat, but it bugged out and it didn't port everyone because someone died like mid port, so they died and they never got ported to the boat, so I left. Yeah, that was tragic, man. And then my other favorite one that annoys me is Fume for here, where either everyone goes and follows you right. Gotta usually go right in Fume for here, okay? So then everybody either like goes and follows you right, or then you have someone that just like dies to the first group of mobs and no one goes left, and then it's just like, what is going on? And then yeah, so I end up leaving that one a lot too. That's my pain with dungeons. Bad. Oh my, what the heck? I got stuck on the ledge. Oh, another AE. And he dropped the green and the chest piece. Nice. Nice. Modest urge. Is it a modest urge? Red socket. Sad. Be sweet if I can get a gloom ring here. Blue socket, fort, willpower, strength. 3/3. That's the dream. Or one of the new rings, because I have enough that's to change them out, you know. That's why you save pieces. So when you do get a nice ring, you can change pieces out. You know what they may do? I was just thinking about because they gave us the ability to reforge Heliquary remains, like change the stats, re-roll them. Maybe they'll give us the ability to re-roll stats on green items and like legendary items. I think that might be the next thing that they do. It's the only thing that makes sense. I just don't know what material they'll use. And then that way you can get, you know, fort. You can re-roll to fort if you need it. And it'll allow like druids to roll to vitality. So I think that probably is more likely to happen. Because I don't think anyone asked for reforging of demonic remains. I don't know. They always seem to do what we don't ask them to do. Use Wisp to reroll set gear. I don't know. I don't know about that. It'll probably cost like gold and like wisp and scrap. It'll probably cost a bunch of different things, right? Because you gotta remember when you basically enchant legendary gear, it requires one of the legendary things. It requires terror essence and it requires gold, right? So more than likely we're gonna see it require wisps for sure. And then it's going to require other things as well. Yeah, because when you extract the legendary item or whatever, you get that glowing shard, and so that's part of what you use to enchant. And we have tons of those now, right? But I don't know, maybe they just need to increase the green drop rate even more. Like, I know they increased the green drop rate, but in order for us to like reliably re-roll items, I think we need the drop rate to increase as well, like even farther. These two guys are standing next to each other still. Chains again. Yeah, but you know what? I haven't seen Lego runes drop. Like, I get a decent amount of runes to drop, but they're all gray runes mostly. Blue and gray. Mostly gray for me. I've got one yellow rune, I think, one rare rune, maybe two, but yeah. Or my greens. Do you have enough damage that I can stay? I'll go with him just in case. Sometimes you know, people don't have enough damage, and then I'm sitting there waiting at the seal for too long. I think I would have been okay though. I think he has enough, but you never know. We're gonna try our luck here after this one. Actually, we get one more green, and then we'll try to craft some gloom rings, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, he has some streamer luck. Two greens, not too bad. Three greens, not too bad. I'll take it. Be awesome if I got a gloom ring there, a blue one, like a 3/3. That'd be crazy. Crazy good luck for their last one. It's not. Okay. I was gonna say if I would have gotten that, that would have been crazy. All right, let me save this belt just in case. This one, I got this earlier. Too bad it doesn't have foreign in there. It's a pretty good belt. Wayward Flight. New boots, right? The blue ring. I think I actually want to save that for just in case. Nah, I actually don't need it. I was gonna try to do a build with like lightning, but we don't have lightning damage on DH. I would love to see lightning damage and poison damage come the Demon Hunter kit. I think that'd be pretty interesting, especially with the knife trap. I keep saying I think we should get something like that where we can put that poison down the ground. What's this? Fortitude, strength. What was the other one? That's okay. Right, salvage that. Okay. Alright, and that wolf heart didn't move, did it? Right? Yeah, it's freaking wolf heart. Always gets stuck in this. Never moves. Yeah, so I was messing with these rush fixes. I think these are good. Like this one and this one, trying to get two rush fixes out. And I was gonna mess around with it on the chest, I think, too. The chest or pants? This one, yeah, I have pants too. But this has restraint on it. But I was thinking about re-rolling this as well because yeah, I could get what do you think about the new skin? I mean, I'm using the new one. I think it's awesome. But I also like Sylvanas, right? I played World of Warcraft for so long. So I think Sylvanas is pretty cool. Yeah, look at all these runes. A lot of gray runes, though. Don't play too many convoy battlegrounds because the whales team up with another whale, making the match uneven. I just play regular battlegrounds. It's fine. I think I don't mind. Like, I know I know it seems like I complain, but I really, at the end of the day, I know that we are just at the mercy of the matchmaking algorithm. and there's not much I can do about it other than complain to the devs, right? But at the end of the day, like, I really don't care about the win rate. I don't care about whether we win or lose. In the moment, I may say, like, you know, my team is bad or something like that, or, you know, I can't play all three spots at the same time. But I like Convoy because it's like, I don't know, it just feels more fun. It's more dynamic. You can do like cheeky portal play, and I don't know, it's just fun. Anyways, Rush. Not this one. This one. That skill recovery rate increased by 0.1% for every 1% increased attack speed. I know it's not much, but having like 0.2% that skill cooldown and stacking this, like having two of these, you know, you can get like 0.4 seconds if you have 20% attack speed, which you do with is it this one? No, this one. So you have attack speed, so it helps with your dash cooldowns. Dust is hard to come by. They need to sell a dust pack so I can you know, yeah. But I think that running like 3 out of 4 of the rush fixes and getting like another 0.6 seconds off your cooldown off your dash abilities, I don't know. I think that's probably the better move, right? But anyways, still messing around with it. And then plus, like, these aren't the greatest. They don't have fort willpower. And of course, I'm out of like dust. So I can't change any of this stuff here. Do you actually have fun playing Fume Thread? It's like, I'm kind of like meh. I'm kind of like meh about it. Like, eh. Don't you buy your dust from the vendor? Yeah, but I don't have any scraps, so I need. I mean, I do buy from the Hills vendor. I do, yeah, but you're limited. You're limited. You know. I was gonna craft some gloom rings here. Of course, nothing. Didn't get nothing. Where's my streamer luck here? And it gave me a red ring, dude. You know how many red rings I have? Let's check this out. Look, I have this one, and I have this one. Movement speed, fort vitality willpower, fort vitality strength, or fort willpower strength. I already have this ring, the almost identical ring. I will keep it just in case. How much scrap do I have? I have 60,000 left. I should just go and buy more scrap from here. Well, all my stuff I needed to. And then this is the wrong freaking charm. Crap. Oh, what I was gonna do was make a new charm. That's what I was going to do. That's right. I'm gonna make a new charm with Daring Swing, Escape, smoke screen and spinning chakram. That's what I was going to do. So I need to do that. Work on my fume thread charm. And it doesn't matter if it's 2%. Like, it's just, I just need, you know, 2% is better than having 0, like this. Like, Strafe does nothing. Vengeance does nothing on this charm. So, Daring Swing, Escape, Fume, Smoke Screen, and Spinning Chakram. That's the goal. And Explosive Arrow. 5. Those are the 5. Actually, use Crossbow Shot on this one. I misspoke. Crossbow Shot because you're running, this one. Dusky, Survivor Strike. There's not really a better offhand either. Take a look at the offhands again. See if there's anything better. I don't think there is, but it's worth a look. You know? I have cheat death? I don't know if I do. Yeah, I do. Your teammates hate reds? What does that mean? Oh, they hate going idle. I mean, they're sitting on idle. It's fine. I mean, I'm also kind of sitting on idle though too. They were mostly on blue. Well, that's fine. I don't... As long as we can work together, it's fine. But if we can't work together, then it's not fine. You know? The normal stuff. Okay, I was gonna make a charm. The new charm. We gotta make it. I need smoke screen, daring swing, escape, spitting chakram, crossbow shot. That's the idea here. See, I don't necessarily need crossbow shot. Yeah, I mean, I should put crossbow shot on. Okay, let's knockback shot, shadow sight. It's fine. We'll just upgrade a random charm and we'll just fine. Upgrade this one, I guess. And then we can salvage the rest. And then we can imbue this one. And then what we want is spinning chakram, daring swing. That's daring swing, explosive arrow, crossbow shot. All right, let's do. Try to get this daring swing on. Daring swing, escape. Okay, first one, terrible. Daring swing. This is good. Wow, terrible. Okay. See what we can get here. Daring swing or crossbow shot would be good. Wow. 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 Spinning chakram. Wow. Knockback shot, crossbow shot, vengeance, smoke screen. Here's a smoke screen. Let's try this one. You joking me? We have a couple more chances for smoke screen here. Knockback shot. You gotta be joking. This is a joke. Yeah, sadly, most of the time, these situations you would find 7 of your team on blue. Yep. But you know what? It is what it is. Actually, might have to buy some charms here. 6%. Strafe. Explosive arrow. Vengeance. Shadow sight. Okay. We actually need to buy some skill stones here. So we need daring swing. Why are these so expensive? Dude, what? Is no one making... I guess no one's making skill stones anymore. These are all... Wow, okay. I'm not buying that. That's too expensive. Alright, well, we just chill, I guess. We just use what we got. But what we can do is pick up Escape, spinning chakram, crossbow shot. This one's better than the charm that I have on now. Right. Because this is actually this spinning chakram 6% on this one. Escape is only 2. Escape is 4, 2, crossbow shot. Actually, maybe we try to roll that charm because this one's not too bad. Escape, spinning chakram, rain of vengeance. Yeah, rain of vengeance is kind of bad. Maybe we try to roll a smoke screen on that one. We can use this charm. And then I'll get rid of Rain of Vengeance for like Daring Swing. And then the Impale for Smokescreen. Because Impale's only 2%. We can try that. I'll buy a couple of Smokescreen charms and see if we can do that. And we can also make some skill stones. Let me just use all my... Go to Crafter, the blacksmith, and just use all my skill stones too. Instead of before I buy anything. It doesn't make sense to buy anything off the market right now. Market's kind of dead too. Okay. Nah, I'm playing Fume Thread. I don't want to, but I'm playing it. Because it's like... It's kind of brainless. It's not totally brainless, but it's pretty brainless, okay? Let's be real. Wow. Stupid meteor, dude. My team sucks. By the way. No, it's not good. Like, I can't play idle. That's the problem. I can't push. It just... The build is good at killing. It's just... you can't play idle, man. Like, you can't play objective. And then this is what happens. Because, like, you can't, like... It's just... You know what I mean? That's the problem with this build. Is you have to... It's like Terminus Wiz. You have to keep moving. And then you can't play idle, man. And so, like, that's what that's why I berate this build, is because, like, you can't play idle. Like, you can't stop moving on the, you know, like, on this build. So, and then a druid that just sits there, like, if there's 3 tanks on objective, you're not gonna kill him. So it's really good at assassinating 3 to 5k lobbies who don't even play idle. It's fine if it's one druid, like one tank on the objective, but the moment that there's like 3 or 4 different people on the objective, this build is very, like, it's very weak if there's multiple people. So, because, like, you just can't tank multiple people because you're not running any evasion stuff. The reason why Fume threat is Battleground is good is because with evasion, the more people that are on the objective, the better, right? So then you just don't get hit at all. And then you can clear objective really fast on Fan and Eyes. But, like, yeah, I mean, it's like, this build's okay. It's just, again, if with the tank meta, I don't know, it's just hard. It's hard. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is I just kind of want to experiment. I mean, like, this build is okay. Yeah, the build's okay. Oh yeah, we were gonna look at offhands for this, because I feel like I just don't get a lot of value with crossbow shot. Yeah, there's really nothing else here. Like this, maybe. Yeah, there's really nothing else you can run in that slot. But this in place of chaps, I think, is really good. Like, look at that. That's a 28.6% cooldown on Daring Swing. That's really that's pretty good. That's like 1/3. That's almost a third. 30. That's almost, you know. It's pretty fast. I don't like the 4-piece, dude. I'm not... 2 reasons. 1, I don't have the rings. I cannot sacrifice any more these rings. I cannot sacrifice the green stat items. Like, my green items already suck now. I'm missing 13% cooldown reduction. Okay, after Stripe, it's like 4%. But I'm missing 4% cooldown reduction. I'm missing damage to players. So, like, I can't change these rings out because my green pieces suck. So, I can't. And number 2, there's no potency on Demon Hunter. So like, unless you can like, it's not good. The 4-piece on Demon Hunter is not good. I'm telling you, it's not good. Because by the time the 4-piece procs, you already proc their cheat death, or they proc their pet savior, or they're still 100% life and it does no damage, right? Like, it's better. I don't know. I don't like the. I don't know if I like that 4-piece set. Like, I keep going back and forth. I still think you need like Mount Bank or something, just to like fill the gaps a little bit, because you do take damage. Like, in between your windows of your abilities, you take damage, right? Like right here, you take damage. So like, if you don't have Mount Bank, you're just eating that damage. No way I just died to that. I gotta go help over here, like right now. Maybe snipe some of these like people that are low over here. Dang it. Dude, are they gonna win? Yep. Wow. They got it too. How did they get it? And they just have 3 people. Man. Stupid, dude. This whole tank meta just needs to die, man. I hate this tank. I absolutely hate this tank meta. I think it's like, I don't know, one of the worst. What they need is, I keep saying this, we just need an ability and execute like that pushes through all immunities like that, because then it completely changes the game up, right? Like, I don't know. I think it, yeah, I don't know. Because no undying rage, COL, you know, necro immunities, nothing, no pet cheat death, no cheat death, nothing. You know, just like the last guardian with execute, like that's what we need, because that like changes the game right there. Or maybe we just need globes, like execute globes or something that drop. I don't know. Unless 6-piece. 6-piece is the move, right? If they're below 50%, you do reduce their healing. If you kill an enemy, you get healed. Nah, that's just, I don't think this, I don't know. This set just, this 6-piece just doesn't make sense. Even this 4-piece just doesn't, I don't think makes sense. I don't know. It's weird to me. Because you lose, yeah, I don't know. Losing this Mount Bank in between your dash cooldowns, I don't know. Seems risky to me. Very risky. I mean, I guess I could lose the crit. But I don't know if losing crit makes sense. I don't think losing that crit makes any sense to pick up a pretty weak 4-piece. So I could run 4-piece and 2-piece, 2-piece, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it makes sense. Why are people saying you fell off? I don't know. I'm not those people. Like, I don't know. People like to talk a lot for some reason. I just don't, I don't know why, but they do. Of course, everyone has haters. You can't please everybody, unfortunately. Because everyone, I should say everyone, people will have their own opinions, and you know, a lot of them come from just what they hear or like perception too, and like it can be completely wrong. So I don't know. I remember this one thing, it's like someone thought like I like own this company or something like that, and it's like, who started that rumor? It's like that couldn't be farther from the truth. And then I don't remember what else. There's been a lot of crap talking like throughout the years, but it's just like, it's like, unless I said it, don't believe what other people say. I go to the source for the info. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people just talk. And if anyone's saying anything about me, I almost guarantee you they're from the East Coast. Because for some reason, East Coast, it's just like a size measuring contest all the time for some reason. And I don't get it. Like, there's so much more to worry about in this life and this world than this video game. You know, I play this for the good of the community, right? That's why I'm a partner. I don't care whether I win or lose. I mean, that might be the reason why, because I just don't care. Like, I just don't really care. But I don't think I ever really cared too much. Oh. Look at this. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh. Oh, is this Demon Hunter stopping you guys? What? That's nutty. I just realized who was down there. I was like, that's the reason why you guys can't push? And they sniped the idol too, the objective? Wow, that's crazy, man. Press. I dead. What's up, Divvy? How you doing? I got grabbed from here and pulled back. Now the meme is like people from the Midwest have nothing better to do because they don't have anything to do. It's the Midwest, and the meme is like most people from the Midwest are probably like some of the most toxic people I've seen in this game. And it's like I don't know why they're so toxic. It's like, oh, it must be because they have nothing better to do in the world. Yeah, I don't know. But, you know, Midwest isn't East Coast either, so there you go. You're not feeling Barb? Why don't you play Druid? Just play Druid and just win every game because you're playing Druid. It's boring to play Druid, but you win. And that's all that people care about is win rate most of the time. I think you remember the time when there was like 5 and 6 Necros on each team? There should be 5 and 6 Druids on each team, you know? Nah, I wasn't able to make Sentry work. It's just... It doesn't do... So for PvE, it just doesn't... Okay, so are you talking about PvE or for PvP? I just want to make sure I give you the most correct answer. I tried playing with that build, but I still haven't adapted to it in PvP. The Fume thread, this build, Fume thread, it requires a little bit different play style than Fan of Knives. And the gear that you use is different as well. Like what you go for on your set pieces and your legendary items. The eternal affixes are different. And I'm still missing like 10% cooldown reduction. And I'm missing like one of my rush offhands. And I think like that will make this build even better. Like it's already strong now, but I think those changes will just make it even better. I've been playing Fumes. I long for the freeze days. Do you guys feel like... Do you guys actually think that 4-piece rest is heavier or weighted heavier or more valuable than having the crit from Gloom? Because that's what I'm coming down to. Does the 4-piece... Does this 4-piece make up for losing 22.5% crit? I mean, I guess you could basically like run instead of I guess you can just drop uncontrollable for overpower, and then you get close to having, you know, the crit chance. You can try it. But what if the enemy doesn't go below 50% and you don't attack the enemy, right? Because you already applied the 4-piece to him once before. See, that's what I'm... Do I not have any better boosts than this? I'd have to run this and this. No. Harbinger's not. I tried Harbinger's not. I couldn't make Harbinger work. It felt really bad. I don't like running Urge on this build. I don't think you need to run Urge on this build. There's really no point to running Urge on this build. Because by the time you need, you're already out of your dashes and stuff like that, right? Like the beneficial effects, like your gems and stuff, your windows are very short on this build. So like you can run, you don't need to run Urge. Like the 30% doesn't really make sense to me. Dude, now you're just trolling. I think Gladiator is still probably the best one to run. All right, we'll try the 4-piece. So we're running 4, 2 Gloom, and then we need to change this out for this for a crit. Bro hates every class except for DH. Who hates every class except for DH? I always say that. What? I've been complaining about Fume threat DH, saying that it needs nerf for a long time. It still hasn't really been nerfed. In fact, they just buffed the damage. You give up too much from the Gladiator tree, though. That's the problem with Harbinger. You give up too much from the Gladiator tree. That 12%. After you kill a player, it's so hard to come by and to make up by running Harbinger. It's once every 30 seconds. And if you don't get the kill, you're basically pretty weak for 30 seconds. Right? If you don't reset with ambush. Alright, we'll see how the killing power... I mean, I don't think this is a juicer game. This doesn't look like a juicer game. You don't gotta kill 12. What do you mean? After any time you kill someone, your damage is increased by 12%. Every time you kill someone. What? This is not a juicer game. This game doesn't count. $733,000 damage on that guy. Did you guys see that 733k crit? That was the 4-piece that procced 733k on that guy. Poor guy. Try to get 50 kills. How am I gonna get 50 kills? All right, Salamon, look. I'm gonna show you something here. If you look at this, when you defeat a player, your Grizzle Veteran bonus increases to 12% for 10 seconds. Okay? Grizzle Veteran gives you 4% when you fight a player, right? But when you kill a player, it goes to 12% for 10 seconds. So you don't have to kill 12 people. Juggernaut is you heal for 6%. Like if you kill, you heal after you kill for 6 people. I think that's maybe what you're thinking of. But this to the victor is too good. This is up pretty much all the time. There's no cooldown on this. So like that's why the gladiator tree is very strong. Yeah, I'm not. Dude, that 733k crit though was nutty. I should take a screenshot of that and then make that as a thumbnail. 733k crit. That was the 4-piece dot. I guess that guy that said I hate everyone but DH is not here anymore. I'm curious to hear some more of his thoughts. And I don't know why people say that. Like, it's good to have criticism about the game itself. You know, if Juggernaut only works for the first 6 kills, it's just the first 6 kills, and then everything else works, just the heal doesn't, right? So this all works. Increase your size by 10%. The movement speed doesn't stack, but the size does. Just the size. Yeah, it only works once. First 6 kills, and then that's it. Could you imagine if every time you killed 6 people, you got the heal? Dude, that'd be crazy good. Especially for DH, if you can kill people, that'd be crazy good. For anyone that can kill people, really, like every 6 kills, you get basically a full heal. Yeah, that'd be broken. I don't know if it'd be broken, but that'd be like pretty overtuned, I think. So what's my skill cooldown reduction right now? Almost 10%. Because I got 3% on these gloves now. I'm just missing cooldown reduction on the ring. Okay. They got actually a lot of DHs. Whoa, they got a lot of DHs. Hold on a second. I mean, there's a lot of DHs. What do you expect? Cool, we killed each other. I can't run that. I don't have the green pieces. You gotta, like, you need to run something in between. Otherwise, you just eat damage and die. Like, you have to run. Like, I don't know how anyone doesn't run Mount Bank with this build. Because, like, you're so weak. If you're not in an iframe, you're so weak, right? Like, right there. I mean, Mount Bank saved me so much. We lose. In this game, man, I wish I had Falter Grasp. I feel like Falter Grasp would help so much. There's so many dang demon hunters. And I just need them to sit still for like 1 second. That's crazy how many demon hunters are in this game. Alright, I need to run I need to put Falter Grasp on. Let's go do that. Where is that Falter Grasp? Oh wait, do I? Yeah, it's right there. All right, because that will help with that many demons. But watch the next game that we get. Oh my god, the next game I'm gonna get is gonna be Druids, and I don't want that spiteful blood so bad. That's probably what's gonna happen.
A new follower.
Fruit pie. Wait, fruity fruit. No, it's fruit pies with an E. Appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. All right, watch there be no. Oh my, dude, this is my luck. Like, look at this, dude. Now I wish I had that spiteful blood, man. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. I wish you could change the gems, like make it so that the resonance doesn't change, but so you can change your gems. Because this dude, this false rest is gonna do nothing now. It's like I don't need an anti-demon hunter. Like that's bad. Oh man, that's crap. I knew that was gonna happen. It always happens. That always happens. Always happens. That's why I shouldn't just rage change my gear. I should just stay and keep the same thing. What? Dude, look how much tank they have, dude. That's just crazy. 4. How is this matchmaking happen? They have 4 tanks. This is a GG, man. Like, just let him push, dude. At this point, 4 tanks is crazy. Yeah, I got the Sentry Essence. There's a guy that asked the question about Sentry, but then I asked him, was he talking about PvP or PvE, and he didn't respond. I was gonna wait for him to respond before I answered. But the TLDR is it does less damage. I don't need to do tests. I already did tests with it. It does less damage. Even with being able to drop like 3 sentries on the like 6 sentries on the ground at one time, it still does less damage than expected. It just doesn't do as much damage as you would expect. Because like what you put into primary attack, you lose in all your other skills, right? Because the only thing that those sentries do is fire your primary attack, and it doesn't work with death dependent or anything else. So like even if you can fire an extra primary attack, it still just doesn't work. I don't know how they thought this game was even. Like 4 tanks and the game thinks it's even. Like that's just insane to me. I don't understand how balance issues like that are such a problem, because all you have to do is look at how far did this team push it, how far did the enemy team push it, what does the classes look like, right? And feed that data into a model. Like, okay, so I work in like AI ML, like that's what I do for like that's what I do, and that data analysis is super easy because I could just take screenshots from my game and feed it into a model and just like put a counter on the screen saying like, you know, here's what we're gonna lose, like here's the prediction. Because like you just know, like there's no way that you can face 4 tanks like that. Two satyrs and two bears, man, that's crazy. Is it any better? Nah, a little bit. Not really. 1, 2. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Someone just said something. Inferno difficulty is shared. It doesn't matter if you're an I9, I10, or I11. Like when you queue dungeons, it's all shared. Are you joking me? He got that? And I just ate the dot from the 4-piece set, man. 166k. Dead. The Conjuration of Light. Or, Condemn. Hey, and look, I'm the only one over here. Big surprise. Where's my team? Not here. I'm dead. That just hit me too, man. And look, he's pushing. Who's on this thing? Probably DH. Oh no, it's not. We lost. Ah. I'm gonna put the Spiteful Blood back on to deal with primary attack. Dude, the story of my life, man. It's story of my life. It's like every game, there's so many more druids on the other side. There's just like the tank. There's too many tanks on one side. Happens all the time. Earlier, I was in a game. I think you were on the other side. There was 4. You guys had 2 satyrs and 2 druids, and you guys pushed it. We didn't even get to the first checkpoint. Like, that's how bad it was. So like, I don't know. I don't get how. I don't know. To me, this is very easy to pipe this data into a model, and literally, it's so easy. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. Because you can just basically forward the match summary at the end of each game, right? There's a distance traveled of each objective. the number of kills and the number of classes. And it doesn't necessarily mean that that's high kills, but just look at, oh, they have 4 tanks and they were able to push it from start to finish. The other team had 1 and they couldn't even get to the first checkpoint. That clearly means that there's a problem when consistently that happens. But it's like 2 or 3 years later into the game and it's still the same. We still have the same problems, and I don't know. And the same thing with like world chat and bot spam. Like that one's easy to combat too. And I told Blizzard recently, I was like, I can build that for free for you guys. Like, it's not hard. Like, stop using regex patterns for like world chat filtering. It's super easy to build something that analyzes chat and then auto bans or auto mutes based on the content of the chat. Same thing. Like, it's so easy to build that. I could build that in like an hour, probably an hour, just depending on the pipeline. But it's like an hour I could probably build that. Maybe not. I'll give it 2 hours. Maybe half a day. Let's do half a day. I could probably do it in half a day. Fairly confident. Just depending on like how the auto mute like works in the game. But it's piping the data into a model I can build in an hour. And then getting a fairly high confidence rating, probably under an hour. And then matchmaking also, I think, is pretty easy too. Like if you look at, I know it's blurred right now, but these last 2 messages, if I like copy and paste or just do like, I could just use like Python OCR, right? There's a library that does OCR that records the screen, and I could just watch world chat, type that into a model, and then it will tell me and it'll be like, you know, give me a confidence rating based on the chat, and it's like, and then look for keywords like platinum, WeChat, Discord, and then also train the model to make it look like if they have like weird diacritics in the thing, if you have like weird spaces in the thing, like it's so easy. I don't even need a direct chat. I can just run something on build it out of Python really easy. They do classifiers now, but they do like regex. That's all they're doing, right? It's like, yeah, I mean, regex is not the greatest thing. Like the 90s, the 90s are calling and they want their regex back. Vault is probably is the best way to farm gold. Vault. Bayesian classifier. What is that? I need to look that up. Bayesian classifier. Probability. Oh, Bayesian classifier is a probabilistic machine learning model, often the naive Bayes classifier that predicts class labels for new data by applying Bayes' theorem, assuming features are independent to simplify calculations. No. You wouldn't want to use that one. Let's see. Formula P class features. Features class times class divided by features. Goal, find class features, the probability of class given the features. You don't need you do that. You don't even need that. I used to work on that. It works very well. I mean, maybe you could do that, but like, I don't even think you need the. Oh yeah, application widely uses spam filtering. Dude, so yeah, I mean, whatever. Like they could do, yeah, whatever. Something is better than what they're doing now, right? Anything is better than what they're doing now, I feel like. Oh, great. Dudes just don't die, man. They just don't die. They got a lot of tanks again. I just swung into a condemn. Felt great, by the way. That's why I'm running Spiteful Blood. Dude, every time, man, it's like... They just have so many tanks on the one side again. I just don't get this matchmaking. How do they have so many on the same side again? It's like, there's no way my luck is that bad. Like, we haven't even gotten to the first checkpoint again because of the tanks. Wow, I just don't understand. They have 3 satyrs, 2 druids. Like, what? I mean, I'm just kind of gonna let them push. And then we have like 4 demon hunters on. Oh my god, they're all, and we have Fume Thread demon hunters on this. I mean, I don't care if they're duo queuing, right? That should, just because you're duo queuing, that also shouldn't break like matchmaking. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's why. I don't know. Maybe that's why people are saying I fell off, because that's also because I don't care too much because of stuff like this, right? There's nothing you can do. Doesn't matter how much you spend. Like, you're still just gonna. You're gonna lose no matter what if you're playing Demon Hunter. Like, the only way to win that is playing like look at that. How is this game even? Let me screenshot this. How is that even? It just makes no sense to me. 13 to 45 and we didn't even get to the first checkpoint. It blows my mind. Matchmaking is such a problem, and it's gotta be such an easy fix. And it's like every game you lose, it's because they have 4 or 5 things. I mean, I'm guessing that they're using regex, right? I'm just guessing based on, like, if you try to type in something and it, like, it's just looking at the word, you know. So, like, you should always have your regex. It's fast, it's reliable, it's easy to put in, it doesn't cost any compute, right? So, but then, like, the advanced stuff that their game security team should do is the stuff that we're talking about now. I'm used to resting really fast while we're waiting. Brett back. Oh man, we're in a game. Hopefully this is better than well, they can feed it to an LM. It's just they need to pipe it in, right? And and that's the challenge, right? Like that's what we're trying to like discuss right now. No. Dude, I just gobbled up every health globe on the map. They don't call me the rank 1 health globe gobbler for no reason. What? And I just daring swung into nothing. Stupid monk. Actually, let me sit up here. Focus. Need to focus up. I'm gonna play some defense here. Help clear and then go push. Wow. Okay. They're gonna go push now. They're gonna play offense while we all just died here. And we lost because of that. That's crazy, man. I come back and we lose. It's nuts, man. It's kind of nuts. Oh! I just tanked that when I didn't mean to. Thank you. No, it's not better to put pressure on them. You know why? Dude, you know how many times I've lost because I didn't come back to help my team? So, yeah. I've lost a lot of times because I didn't come back. I don't know. I think I like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Dude, what we should do, this is what we should do. Everybody that sits here, and like, you know, we all pretty much like do the same stuff. I feel like we all kind of like work in tech, or like, you know, we're familiar with tech and AI LMs. Like, maybe we all should just go and work for Blizzard, fix the game, and then quit. You know, one of us is bound to get hired, right? I know a couple people at Blizzard still. They're on the security team, so maybe I can get in that way. Actually, I know a lot of people at Microsoft too, but specifically that worked on Blizzard. The Blizzard team. Most of those guys are on the Call of Duty team though. Like, they do game security for their Call of Duty. Feel like they're firing people left and right. Also, a lot of people are leaving. I mean, it's just, you also have to realize like a lot of transitions happen in the beginning and end of the year, right? And then in the next like two months or so like perf will happen for most companies. Apex at Atlassian, like everyone has like like their stack ranking battles that they had to go through. You know, even where I work, like we get stack ranked too, and it's like, you know, it's tough because you could be doing fine, but then it's like, you know, the politics of like, oh, we have to continuously hire, you know, the new people, fire the bottom performers, even though they're not actually at the bottom, like they're just at the bottom of the team. So eventually it's like all the people get pushed out. Like if you keep hiring like high performers, of course when you're new, you're going to be a high performer for like the first couple of years, which is also why a lot of companies with your RSUs and your stock, they front load it because they know that you're going to work hard for those first 2 years. And then after that, you might get, you know, stack ranked poorly and then get fired. So, I mean, getting fired in tech is like not that big of a deal. Just crap happens all the time. Like everyone thinks that getting fired is a big deal. It's really not. Because I know the politics of you know, even executives, right? You know, they get fired, and managers and senior leadership and stuff like that, they get pushed out all the time. So it happens. It happens. Especially in today's economy too. Like they'll fire you for no reason. But Microsoft did just have layoffs again, right? I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, it's rough, man. It's rough out there, which is why, like, if you have a job right now, you know, keep a hold of that job. I did get a job offer from another company, another FANG company, but it didn't make sense financially to take it because of front-loaded stocks. Like, okay, yeah, for the first like 2 years you make a lot more, but then it's like, oh, but after those first 2 years you make the same that you're making. This is like, why? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna read about this classifier. It's very interesting. Like I didn't know that ML model existed. I didn't know that. It's cool. I'm gonna read about it later. Keep it up here. That's what Gmail used originally for their spam filtering. Interesting. I mean, Google's crushing it, by the way, with like their with Gemini. That's why I was gonna go and work there, but then I decided it didn't make sense. Because they're doing like really good. Or really well, rather. Using proper English. Thought about OpenAI as well. Then that one was like a super high risk as well. That one's just super high risk. D-Cloud is doing well. That was actually the team I was gonna join. It was the Google Cloud team. Bravest of the brave. I like when Necros start running backwards. It looks so funny. Had to use the mini map there for that guy, because couldn't see him. He's playing that. No, you waste that COL. Alright. I'm gonna push the spawn here, and then I'm gonna troll him. Ready? Cheeky. I'm gonna say 5 that time because I won. that's how you do it, right? 1 when you lose, 5 when you win. That dot was nasty, man. He's running that. Interesting. Oh, that's why the dot is... It's... Yeah, okay. I was wondering why that dot was hitting me so hard. Now I know who it is. I'm gonna die this dot, man. Dude, that's crazy dot. Those necro dots are just nutty. Okay. This is a problem right now because no one's pushing. I guess I go try to play offense here. I don't know. But I also feel like I need to play defense. Otherwise, they're gonna just walk it in right now. Like, look how many people are here. I just died to a necro though. And they're gonna push it. I don't know. I got caught with one escape there. Like, barely got caught with that. Now I'm just gonna get run over. I actually think I'm just out of position because there's like always 4 people fighting me at the same time. I think I just need to bait my team more. And then stop giving up my life so easily. there's just so many people alive all the time. I'm just looking on the map to see where my team is half the time, and I just don't see anyone. Like, they're all just dead or something. I'm like, I don't know. But every time I look up at the map, what I see is 5 people alive that I'm fighting, and then when I look to see where my team is, they're non-existent. What do you need to be a certain rezo to play? You don't need to be a certain rezo. You need to have very specific gear. You need to have evasion affixes on everything. You need to have 4 out of 4 evasion. That's what you need. That's the priority, evasion. So it's not a certain rezo per se. It's more that you need to be able to avoid taking damage. You stack all armor, all resistance, and evasion. And then also try to run like 3 out of 4 escape shields. And then the other thing that you can do is run like 2-piece mount bank as well. And that helps. That's really the secret. It's on my channel. It's Fan and Eyes on the channel. Show you what? Wait, I don't understand what you mean. Show you what? Like, I just named the fixes that you need, but the build itself, it's on my channel. Do you want to? I mean, I can run a Fan and Eyes in the last couple of games if you want. I don't really care. You can run Fan and Eyes. All right, 15 minutes left, and then we're gonna end. Today's my last day of no work, and I gotta go back to work next week. Terrible. Terrible. Wait, what happened to my queue? What's up, Drew? You know, struggling with the imbalances of the game. Class balances. That's usually too many tanks on one side. That's the struggle. It is Diablo. We were talking about matchmaking and spam filtering earlier in the stream. Alright. So now I get to play the objective. And you'll see difference of Fume thread versus fan of knives. So now I basically get to just play on the point the entire time. And the more people that push the point, the better for me. Because of evasion, right? The more people that are near me, the more evasion I get. So, very different build. And very different play style. To Fume thread. I don't know if we'll get it, but... Because they gotta be duo queuing, man. Yeah, they gotta be duo queuing. It's tough, man. It's tough against two strong players, two strong tanks on one team. What are you laughing at? Don't laugh at me. Yeah, this is like, you know, I wanted to have a decent last game, but you know, I get crap like this. I get matchmaked again. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we I can kill Kelv with this build. We'll see. Yeah, I mean they should do something, right? Like whatever the. Look at that. I'm already dead, man. Like, my. And look, there's another druid here. Jesus. Hey, it's like, hey, I got a great idea. Let's put 3 druids on one team again. That's kind of what's happening here. That heal, man. There's no way that that should have just happened there. Druid is just ridiculous, man. Look at that heal. Look at that heal. Dude, it's just don't die and then look at the heal. It's nutty, man. Nutty. Alright, last game. Yeah, they just need to... They either need to make like a poison trap for Demon Hunter that stacks and just does exponentially higher damage the longer that you sit in it, because that would help with the people just sitting on idle all the time. We just need something. Yeah, we just need something for that. I mean, they could buff the pet, right? They could buff Force Wrath. They could do that, but I don't know if they will. Right? Like this one right here. But it only removes 1 damage reduction or shield effect. and it only does it at the end of the pause. So like a lot of times it misses. So yeah. I don't think they'll ever do a trap that can take away buffs. I think that'd be too strong, maybe. I don't know. I kind of like the poison idea, because remember... Well, I mean, that's more Amazon, but like everyone stacked charms, poison charms and stuff in Diablo 2. So, I don't know, poison... We have poison in the game, but maybe we see more of a poison type of like set piece and... Paragon skills, and that capitalize more on poison, right? But what they can reuse that's in the game is the poison like the ground poison that spawns when you're AFK in the open world. We can recreate that with like a knife trap and just give that to Demon Hunter, I think, and yeah, people will get off of the idol real fast. And that'd be great, because I could just like trap 3 of them right here, and then yeah, they just can't even step on it. I think that would be a good idea. If we don't get a game, we'll just call it and see everyone on Sunday. My new equipment comes tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to my girlfriend's place tomorrow. I think we're figuring that right now, or she's coming over here. But I gotta set everything up. I'll set it up either tomorrow or Sunday. So tomorrow's stream, 2 things tomorrow's stream. Sorry, on Sunday stream. So next stream will be on Sunday. On Twitch, there should be... I'm gonna be changing some stuff around, because Twitch put 1440 on my channel now. I know YouTube hasn't been 1440, but it'll be 1440 on Sunday, because I'm changing monitors again. So I'll have a 1440 monitor again, and the audio might sound a little weird because I'm replacing a dying mixer. You can't tell on this mixer right now because of some of the audio stuff that's processing on the stream. But there's this like high-pitched whine. You can barely hear it on stream. But if I don't have all that noise cancellation, you can hear it. So yeah, the audio might sound weird tomorrow. Sorry, on Sunday. And then the stream might be a little scuffed because I had to figure out there's like this weird stuff I had to do in order to stream the 1440 to Twitch, and I had to figure that out. So yeah, Sunday stream might be a little scuffed, but we have visual blades probably, right? I think we have visual, and then we have yeah, and then a scuffed stream. So Yep, that's the plan. I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. I might order some tacos, or kind of feeling tacos. Might do some tacos or something. So next stream will be on Sunday. Should be in 1440 on both YouTube and Twitch, as long as I can figure out the Twitch 1440. I have to like do all this weird stuff, like I said. And then sorry if it's scuffed because of, you know, the new mixer and everything. So yep, that'll be on Sunday. So have a good day tomorrow, everybody, and I will see you all on Sunday. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.